roll. Where the ceremonial guitar has been snatched, we're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. On one side, it's Mike McDaniel, spent the 2014 season here as the wide receivers coach with Cleveland then head coach Mike Pettine. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Miami offense set to go. Led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg Hart, I believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. Yeah! He makes one man miss, but will stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 4. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still going, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Flacco. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
throwing, Flacco. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hill brought in motion.
4-yard line.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. That one into the hands of Hill. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Tua, give it to Achane. Face to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Miami. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Taken in by Achane. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try.
34-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Minka Fitzpatrick helps to make the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Flacco to throw. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And a good job rallying for the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Flacco. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. This one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Flacco.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll get back to Quinshawn Judkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a 2nd consecutive play.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his 1st effort. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. On the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. 3-all is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Here's Flacco to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, this looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's 2. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Complete to Darren Waller. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Miami.
On the ground, here is H.M. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Flacco. He'll find his man, Nicole Hartman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the top pass. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out. They reacted quickly, and were able to throw him down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Flacco. He'll take a shot for Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Browns 1st down.
first and 10. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Throwing, Flacco. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Tyrell Dodson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences.
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish.
Previous play
the red flag is on the field. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that challenge, a successful one.
Justin Hopkins on for the Browns field goal. 34-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will take a 6-3 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Tua. He'll get this out quickly to him. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
On the handoff, this is HN. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Tua. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Browns offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Our first down throw there is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Here's Judkins. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the 10. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Now, here comes the screen for Ford. They get 14 at the screen, and it's a 1st down. The Browns Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Catch made there by Watson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime
Our look
report.
around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the Texans. And it's C.J. Stroud. He's going to scramble here and take it in. 13 yards away, he houses it. The Texans improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Packers get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout. A field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball,
Delay
looks
of
at the
game.
clock. Clock
Offense.
says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Flacco to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Flacco. Now, he'll air one out. That is hard. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Flacco. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Flacco to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. pressure too much, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. A ball deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. The penalty helps a bit, but it's still third and long. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now 2 in the throw. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Off he goes. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dolphins.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation rotation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Flacco. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
David Njoku. A gain of 4. It's
Throwing, Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on 2nd and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the 1st down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
3rd and long. To throw is Flacco. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Tua taps it forward. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now, here comes the screen to 4. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Flacco to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Browns.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Here's Flacco. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 2. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's the safety, Grant Delpit, star at LSU, in there for the sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll be taken down well short of for first down, gain of about 4. That brings up 4th down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Browns offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Zach Sealer. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Chewing that on 1st down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. On 2nd down, Achane. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. Flacco. That'll be taken in by 4. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Flacco to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. So you roll the dice on offense, and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 1st down will essentially end the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll step up and run. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business sets up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From a little further back, here's second and goal. So it's a win for the Browns. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Spot with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.